Okay, before we are completely ready to draw, we need to have our colors from our style tile into Illustrator. I've cheated a little bit. I have already put my colors here in the libraries. If you know the libraries function in Adobe, then libraries, it's a good place to put your colors and graphics and so on. But you still need to put them into Illustrator and make them into global colors anyway, because we want to work with global colors, and that's because global colors we can change those they are a color style. So if you put them on several objects and you want to change the colors with all those objects that has the same colors, it's pretty handy if you have made your colors as globals, because they are global, and if you change in the global color, then it will change the color will change everywhere where you have added that global color. Yeah, so that was the theory behind it. Now I will demonstrate it. I had already, put the colors inside here. Oh, it's a new document, so of course they're not here. Good, because otherwise I would delete them so I could show you how to. But the way you're going to do that is that you're going to, first of all, make a new layer. Look at my icon, it has this pencil with a sign that says, no, you can't go here. That's because my layer is locked. And I want this layer locked, but I'm just going to make a new layer, so I have a layer that I can draw on. And just put this beside. I'll close this one so there's not too much that will distract. Then I take my shape tool over here, my rectangle tool in the tools palette over here, and I just make some kind of shape. It doesn't matter what or how. And then I'm just going to put the stroke off. I'm going to stand on the fill here, and then I'm going to choose my color. And if you can't do that, you can take this one and you can write the RGB values in, or the hexadecimal code in here, and you get those if you work with Adobe Color. You can get all these values. I can show you. One moment. Zip. Adobe. It's called Color, but in the old time it was called Cooler, so I'm just going to write Cooler. Adobe Color, because then I know I can find it. Can this be just a little bit? Whoops. Oh shit. Let's try again. Adobe Color. Like that. And just gonna make this fill the whole screen so you can see it. And here you can, make your color palette. You probably already tried this, and here you get all different kind of values. Here you have the hexadecimal, and here it says RGB. It's already in RGB. So this is the red, the green, red, and the yellow, blue RGB. Don't know where the RGB values are, but it's a SMIC. So this is RGB. There should only be 3 values. One of them is probably alpha something, I don't know. It's all 100%. But you can take the hexadecimal code and put that into the color color thing in Adobe Illustrator. I'm just going to close this down because now it's like really heavy. And close this as well. So we're in here and we're here. So here you can write the hexadecimal code. I already have all my colors here in my library, so I just take them from there. But then I'm going to, oops, I have my move tool, but that's not what it's called in Illustrator, it's called the selection tool. I choose my selection tool, and then I'm just going to zoom in a little bit to make some copies of this box. Yeah, now I have 6. Now I just select all of them by dragging, look, then I selected them all. I press, oh yeah, by the way I copy this, you can of course just select an object and then go up in File and say copy and then say paste. But you can also do like I do. When I have the black arrow, I select all of them and then I press Option on the keyboard. It's also Alt, and then I can just drag, and then I drag a copy. Then I select one object. To switch the fill color, I just go over here and then I press, or you can just, select and then copy the hexadecimal code into the color palette. But I just have them here. Very quick. Oops, didn't really get that one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and I only need one left, like that. Now I have all my colors here. Then I just select all of them, and I go into swatches, and I go up here in the little flyout menu, and I say New Color Group. And then it asks me, what do you want to name it? Just name it something that makes sense. But most importantly, it asks me if I want to convert process to global, and I do want that. And I make colors from the selected artwork. I don't know what this means, but you can try it out. I tried it out earlier and it didn't really make any difference. So I'm just going to check it off. But this one I definitely want. And then I click OK. And then here in my swatches panel, you can see I have a folder now called Svampespillet, because that was what I called it. And now I have color swatches here. But if we look at the other color swatches, they don't have this white triangle as my new color swatches they have. And that means that they are global. Now I can just delete this one. And now I will demonstrate what it means when something is global. If I make lots of different designs here and I give them all the same color from my color palette over here, and then I decide later on I'm finished with my design and I put it into my background and with other game design elements and so on, and I figure out, oh, the color is too strong. Then what I do is I go over here in my swatches and I click the swatches and I change the color. Now I change this to something like really, something completely different so you can see what is actually happening. And I say OK, and you can see all the elements that I have applied this color to, they changes because it's a global color. I'm just going to say don't, because this was actually a color that I've chosen. I can just try to do the same with another color here from my swatches, which is not global, that doesn't have this triangle. So if I pick this one, oh, god damn it, and this color, and now they both have the same color. and I go in here and double click it and I change this color, nothing happens. They still stay blue even though this color over here changed. So just say undo. So that's why global colors are really, really handy. So for now, you go in and import your colors. You can do that by copying the hexadecimal code, and then you select all your colors and make them global over here in the swatches panel by saying new color group and then chooses global colors. Okay, see you in the next movie where we actually are going to draw in Illustrator. Wow.